All right, we're live. Well, according to this.
Okay,
Hey, we're live.
we're live. Oh boy.
For the first time in a while.
Yeah.
Well, I've been working overtime, but this is my last week of overtime, so I will be clear after this. Although I don't know what I'll be doing next week because it's Christmas. So,
Right. Right.
but it is what it
I
is.
mean, you could probably go in on Friday and get like holiday pay and overtime and.
Nope.
That'd be fucking nice, dude.
I was uh today that I was supposed to do overtime this weekend, but I went in and then I think it was on Wednesday night. Like they came up and they were just like, "All right, so we're ahead of schedule, so overtime's canceled for this week. Uh,
But you still
everyone's
do get your bonus
ever
though, right?
everyone's getting paid out their full bonus and everything, but we don't have enough work
Oh,
for everyone.
good.
So so you
Good.
guys just don't come in."
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, cool."
Yeah.
And I thought about uploading, but I didn't.
Right. It's all right. No biggie.
Oh, I wasn't prepared. And we've still been talking about the new show that we're thinking about doing too, right? That
Mm-hmm.
weird. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's gonna go, but I'm thinking how we'll do it is I'll listen to an audiobook and I'll explain what happens in the audiobook to you.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't have my phone, Mike. Can you send a message to the chat too and
Yeah.
tag everyone?
Yeah.
All right, I forgot my phone.
All right.
It's fine, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we'll start doing that with oh, hey Sino, how's it going? I was telling I was just telling Mike that we gotta send you guys a message to let everyone know we're live.
Well, I don't have to do that anymore.
Well, I guess not. Um well, I think I messed up the title. Yeah, I forgot to change the title.
Oh shit.
Do do do.
Oh shit.
It's the Polar Express.
Polar Express
And
and
Pig.
Pig,
Oh fuck, I
which I
don't
will I will already say that Pig is an amazing, amazing movie.
haven't said this often, but I think that movie we should it should probably get an Oscar nomination.
Good.
Polar Express is not scary; it's amazing.
It's not scary. It's scariest movie ever. All
it's
right,
only
there, bud.
it's only scary if you can't hear bells.
Yeah, yeah. And John kept asking me during the movie, "Do you hear him, Mike?" No,
You
I
hear
don't
the
hear shit,
bells?
dude. Sorry, man, I don't hear nothing.
Tom Hanks was already a horror actor before that, though.
Yeah, he was in the Burbs.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
literally in a famous horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah, the Burbs.
And I would even argue that Mazes and Monsters is horror adjacent.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the way Turner and Hooch ended, I mean, that's kind of a horror.
Turner and Hooch is just a horror film, just straight up Turner and Hooch horror movie.
What a great movie.
Mike, we have to get you a headset or a mic or something.
I know, I know, I
Oh
know.
shit, I forgot to fix Nightbot. Well, there's to you, Nightbot. The Da Vinci
Anyways,
Code is a mystery. series. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll for the new series that we were talking about doing. I'm thinking the first thing we'll do is we'll go through all 12 Cirque du Freak books, and we'll see how people like that as a series.
Yeah,
And
can try it.
if people want us to do more book stuff, then like we will. Or if we're having fun with it.
And now would it be one episode per book?
For that, yeah, each of the audiobooks is like 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Okay.
I it's 12 books long, and I listened to all of them in 3 days at work.
Nice.
Yeah, it's yeah,
Was it good?
has its ups and downs.
Yeah. All right.
But we'll figure out a time we can do that. And we will start talking about Cirque du Freak at that point. And then we can talk about the movie. Hey, thanks, Norm the Eccentric, for following. But anyway, we should probably
Norm. Hi, Norm.
we should probably oh fuck, I'm so manic right now.
It's all
Hello.
right. Pay attention.
Well, Mike, tell us a little bit about Polar
Okay. Okay.
Express.
First of all, wait a second. We have to. We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Oh.
We didn't even say what we're talking about. Holy shit, man!
I forgot to take my meds today. It's gonna be okay.
Wow. Alrighty.
All right. Thanks for the dramatic entrance, Norm.
Yes, I do appreciate it, Norm.
Okay, Sino, thanks for being here.
Bye, Suno.
All right. So
Okay, so I'm Mike.
I'm Johnny Juicebox, and we're Psycho Juicebox, and we're here to talk about
Yep.
some movies that we watched tonight.
We are.
Because tonight we watched The Polar Express, and then we watched Pig.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we should have done it in that order, but we did.
Maybe not, but I figured it would be
I don't
easier.
know. I don't know.
I thought we would do 2 Christmas movies, but everyone wanted to watch Pig so badly that we kind of jumped the ship. So
Right. And I was so glad when you said that Pig was on Hulu.
I was just like, dude.
Oh my God, dude, I was in heaven.
You know what Hulu just told me? That movie that everyone wants to win wants Nick Cage to win an Oscar for is on Hulu.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh.
We just watched it. But
Yeah.
let's start with Polar Express because
Yeah. Let's start with that first. Okay. I'll start on the plot. The main plot of Polar Express. It's about a kid who is not believing in Santa Claus, and then he takes a train, and shit happens on that train, and then we go from there.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's a train ride to the North Pole. I mean, it's pretty great.
It is. All aboard. We're on a train ride to the North Pole with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is the star of. Like, this is a Tom Hanks movie. He plays the narrator. He plays the conductor. He plays the homeless dude. Well, the hobo. I don't know if he's homeless or not, but he's a train hopping hobo ghost, and and Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And probably a bunch of other characters too.
See, I didn't realize that he voiced the actual boy.
Well, he doesn't voice the boy. He voices the boy as an adult, like the narrator version.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Someone else voices him when he's a kid.
Right.
Oh, he also voices the kid's dad.
Yeah.
And, like, we should probably talk a little bit about Sav's, at the end we'll talk a little bit about Sav's,
Yeah.
what Sav thinks of this movie, because she loves this movie.
Uh-huh. Right.
This is... Thank you, Nightbot. I need to fix you. You are broken as fuck.
Oh, shit.
I need to get Nightbot fixed. That
Wow, that is a big block of text.
Nightbot, go home. You are drunk.
Oh shit.
If anyone was wondering what our links are, they're there.
There
It's
are.
the link to everything. Uh, but so not a ton happens in this movie. Like we got
I mean, you go through like the train ride, and
yeah.
it's always gonna be crazy,
Oh,
and
it's a crazy train ride. Like there's a part where they really almost run into a herd of caribou and like roller
it's
coaster parts.
cool.
There's a part where he's like walking around on top of the train, and I always get real excited when I see scenes where people are on top of trains because now ever since I saw that episode of Archer with the guy from Trailer Park Boys where they're like all on a train to Canada and like
Right.
and like they're all standing on top of the train and they're just like, man, why do people fight on top of trains? It's like you're still just on the train.
Right.
And like I always think of that about that now. Uh,
Right.
but like they're walking on top and he sees that hobo ghost and I love the hobo ghost dude because
Hobo Ghost is pretty cool.
he says so much ominous weird shit to him
Yeah.
that you can't
Uh-huh.
help but come up with weird theories about who like what the hobo ghost is
Right.
because
Right.
there's like he implies that he's a ghost because he has that scene where he turns around and he goes do you believe in ghosts, boy? And he says like no, and he like laughs at him and then just disappears.
Right.
It's
Right.
like okay.
Yeah. Like, okay. Bye, guy. See ya.
But no, I actually love Sav's theory about like all of that.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll talk about it.
Yeah. So
Yeah. And don't forget, we're gonna spoil this.
yeah, we're gonna spoil the
So,
shit out of
Norm, if you
everything
want
we
to
talk
watch
about,
Pig,
which I
I'd say in
recommend.
just a little bit.
I will recommend that you watch Pig. If you
Yeah.
haven't,
Yeah. Watch Pig before you watch us.
I will say based on the comments or ratings or whatever on IMDb, a lot of people seem to think that this was an action movie. Pig is not an action movie.
No.
So if you're expecting
No.
it to be an action movie, don't, because it's
No.
not.
I wouldn't say so.
I mean, he does kick the shit out of that car in that one scene, which is pretty fun. But
He did.
but
He did.
it's not like an action
Which
scene.
I didn't even realize he beat the shit out of that car that bad.
I know, like you don't see it, and then he like pulls the car up, and
Holy
the
shit,
whole side of the
dude.
car is just fucked. Eh. Yeah, it's. I I think even Thriller might be a little bit of a misnomer though. Like it's more of a drama.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like it's an exciting drama that's like it's really fast paced, but uh,
Right.
Thriller is stretching it
Yeah.
because like Thriller implies action.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, Pig did come out around Willy's Wonderland, and people probably did want more of that, and like more to him. Willy's Wonderland
Yeah.
is probably one of my favorite movies, so I
I
love
mean, dude,
the shit
you
out of
said a
that movie,
stretch here, man.
dude. Like for real, like the last. We are not talking about Polar Express though. We're
Oh,
supposed
I don't have Pig. We just got into Pig because I told Norm
to.
that there's going to be spoilers in about 20 or 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Polar Express.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And the Christmas movies.
Christmas, because this episode is gonna be the one that gets posted on YouTube on Christmas Day,
Yes.
and
Yes, and we're talking about
just
Pig
gonna
half
be
of the
us talking
time.
about Pig the whole time.
Welcome, Norm. This is the worst produced show on the internet.
Uh,
Welcome, man.
you don't have to tell him; he can tell by your fucking mic.
Shut up! I can't help it. Shut up, dude. Oh, shoot.
Mike does need a mic.
I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd like to get my mic set up, but like I haven't been able to find a good a mic stand
Right.
that fits it yet. So
Right.
it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So Polar Express, he goes on the train. They ask for tickets. They get hot chocolate. You know,
Yeah.
the people dance and sing about hot chocolate a bunch.
I know.
I think Sav said there were three
I've
songs.
never seen this.
They started
And when
singing.
I've seen that,
Okay, so Mike and I have been doing different variations of our movie nights for fucking how long has it been now? Like
it's been about 5 years at
over
least.
5 years now. We've been doing movie night once a week for the most part. Like every weekend for that long.
Oh yeah.
and like Beto, hey, how's it going? We've been doing those movie nights for so long, and one day, me and Mike's girlfriend at the time, we were all doing movie night together, and we were like, "Oh man, it's gonna be so cool." me, me, me and her, we were just like, "Oh man, Mike hasn't seen Repo: The Genetic Opera or Rocky Horror Picture Show." And he hates musicals. So but we have to convince him to like show up for movie night. So what do? We're gonna tell him that neither of these movies are musicals, and we will die on that hill because we know he won't look them up.
It's movie night. Why would I expect that?
So he shows up, and we start off watching Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Mike, we start with that one, and you like lost your shit. You were so pissed the whole time because we were telling you that it's not a musical, and Rocky Horror Picture Show is a huge fucking musical. and then you're just like, God damn it, you guys tricked me into watching a fucking musical, blah, blah, blah. Or just like, don't worry, though, Repo: The Genetic Opera isn't a musical. And you were like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
It has opera in the title.
I don't know. That doesn't mean shit.
We're glad that you were able to stop by too, Beto. But then we watched Repo: The Genetic Opera, and you were just like, oh man, it's got that guy. Oh man, Anthony Stewart Head. Why the fuck are they singing?
But the thing is, I was pissed because it was a musical, but that was a really good movie.
Watch Repo?
Yes.
Dude, you have the opposite opinion of almost everyone who watches those two movies because people hate Repo.
I enjoyed Repo. I thought it was good.
I liked Repo alright too.
Yes, I was pissed.
You were pissed because all the people around you that you trust lied to you.
Yeah, dude. Oh, is Repo a musical? Nope. Oh, it's like 10 minutes in. What am I dealing with here? What the fuck?
And Repo, I think, is like 2.5 hours long too. I think Repo's pretty long. But it's got Anthony Stewart Head in it, you know? Like, he's good. He's real. Him and that guy who plays the boss are the ones who stand out the most in that. Right. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about it's been 20 minutes and we haven't talked about Polar Express.
Oh, because the hot chocolate. That's
Mike, tell us some about hot chocolate.
Let me see. The song was good. You know, I was like, all right, this is going to be happening. It's a kids movie. And then I thought it was a good part with Billy what the hell's his name? Billy the Lonely Boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it! This time we just. Yeah, Mike, you should watch West Side Story. It's an action thriller about jets.
Shut up, man. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. I won't do my research now.
We should watch. We should do West Side Story though, because Stephen
Why?
Sondheim
Why
just
would we have
died.
to do that?
Because Stephen Sondheim just died, and they're releasing a
I
new
know. We
movie of
could
it
do
like
that.
next year.
Right.
I think it's next year, right? They're doing the new West Side Story.
I don't know.
Because I know I
Yeah, because
saw.
I think they're going to do a Spielberg.
Because they
is going to do
announced
that.
they were going to do it. I think sometime around when In the Heights was announced,
Okay. All right.
which I didn't get a
Anyways,
chance to see. But
back to Polar Express.
yeah, because we you have to.
Yeah. So we were talking
God,
about
this is
Billy
the worst
the
episode so
lonely
far.
boy. This is what happens.
All
Talk
right.
about the movie for 5 minutes, and then we're talking about other shit for a half hour.
Wait, did the new West Side Story just release? Man, I am out of the loop.
Did it really?
Fuck.
Oh.
I don't pay attention to musical releases.
I don't.
I can't.
I've been working overtime and I've been doing nothing but working, so I've been out of the loop.
Right.
Well, I want to see that. But anyway, we watched this one. We watched.
We did.
Yeah, the roller coaster train and the
Wait,
beard
wait,
guy.
Wait. I was talking about Billy the Lonely Boy.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he's literally credited as Billy Lonely Boy.
Yeah, Billy the Lonely Boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think like Tom or the main kid is Hero Boy.
Hero Boy, then you have Hero Girl.
Yeah.
And then Know It All.
Yeah, Know It All.
Yeah. I don't know, movies that don't actually have names, it's like, I like to refer to a kid by a name.
Mike, you're reverbing really, really bad apparently.
How am I gonna fix that?
I don't know, like tap it.
There? Hello?
Hey. It didn't really change anything on my end. I'm
No?
there's just not really much I can do on my end is the problem. Here, talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Talk.
Hello?
Just do a steady, annoying sound.
Hello. Hi.
Huh. Apparently it was fine until about 10 minutes ago. So I don't know, but I'm not having any luck on my side with altering
I
your
don't know.
altering your stuff.
I have to get a mic. That's all I know is I have to get a headset if we're going to continue this.
Someone's getting you a mic for Christmas probably.
Oh boy.
The show must go on. That's correct. The worst produced show on the internet continues. All right.
Yay! Yeah, you can barely hear one of the participants. Yay!
It's not, or at least on my end, it doesn't sound as bad as it did in the last episode. So
Well, that's good.
that's
Exactly,
called
right?
progress.
Is it? Is it really?
It's something.
We've had no views on a video, so how is that good?
Only the last few. It's
All
fine.
All right.
Nobody
Yeah.
cared about Possum, and we didn't expect them
Oh,
to.
that movie fucking sucked.
We talked.
Enough of that. Let's go back to Polar Express.
Okay, tell me about Polar Express. Oh wow, you.
So, like I said, it's about, the hero boy, and he literally is a hero boy. He does everything to save the ticket, another ticket.
It's all the same ticket, really.
It really is. I thought a really cool scene was when the ticket leaves, and then
Oh.
it kind of picks up on the way, on the way with the wolves and
When
with the
Idiot
bird,
Boy.
and I thought that was really cool.
Can we talk about that hero boy? Like, we can talk about how, oh, he's trying to be a hero and save the thing, but, like, the only reason the ticket gets blown out of the window is his fucking
Is
fault
because of
anyway,
him.
because he's an asshole.
Is Yeah, he's flawed. He's a flawed character.
I mean, that's kind of the point, I guess. Although, I
Hmm.
guess the flaw is, like, not believing in Santa Claus. So,
Yeah,
I don't really know. Well, I don't know how old everyone is. Santa is real, I promise you.
yeah, yes,
Santa's real. He's
absolutely.
coming tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Oh, if he came last
He's
night, if
coming
you're watching
tomorrow.
YouTube on day of.
He came this morning.
He came this morning. If he's not there and he doesn't love you or whatever Santa does. Uh,
Sorry, Marine.
Jesus.
Holy boy.
Wow, Mike, your audio's really bad right now. Maybe it's because you're
Sorry.
holding it.
I
Because
just thought it'd be closer.
it was like going in and out.
I don't know. I have to get a
This is
headset.
better.
I know.
This is better than what was happening.
I don't know. I was trying to mix it up. I don't know.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah. Can't change it right now.
But yeah, that's really cool where the ticket like flies out and
yeah, I really like that. That was
flies around.
cool.
Yeah, Mike, try unplugging it and replugging it in. You know?
Okay.
But it's a really cool scene where like it flies around and then I can hear myself on Mike's side now. And that's pretty cool.
Hello?
There we go.
How does that sound?
It sounds the same to me.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
To me it sounds the same, but it might sound different to everyone else because
I hope it sounds different for Norm.
I hope it sounds different for everyone else. Like I actively hope everyone is getting a completely different audio experience.
I hope so too. Even though I have no idea what it sounds like on John's end.
Well, you're dipping a little bit on my last one. Your levels went
I
weird.
don't know.
Show must go on.
Yes. Yes, it must.
It is what it is, and the show must go on.
Yes, this is the most produced show in Europe. Why do we expect anything different?
I try. I do my best for,
We try our best with what we have.
That's right, Nightbot. I'll remember that you love us.
Thank you, Nightbot. I appreciate that.
All right. Well,
So let's just go that, the train ride is tumultuous.
let's see.
Everything that everything that can happen does happen. They're
Oh,
on a
yeah.
lake.
It like the big thing the conductor, his whole thing is that he's incredibly like his whole character trait basically is just, yo, we gotta we gotta get there on time and everything. I tried turning my audio down a little bit, and I'm hoping I'm hoping that works better. I'm hoping people can hear me though. Like that's I'm being heard, right? Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
No one's
Of course I
saying
can.
anything.
I thought you were talking to stream. I thought you were talking to chat.
I'm talking to everyone. I turned my audio down a little bit because maybe the audio from my headset is popping into the mic. So
Yeah, it's not your problem, John.
I know.
It's mine.
I know it's someone's problem, and honestly, I'm gonna be the one going through the video at the end of all this and having to deal with it.
Dude, have fun.
It's 100% on your end though, because like you just started talking.
I know it is.
The very beginning of when you were talking, it was wow, and then it like kicked in.
Oh, why are we even bothering with this then?
Anyway, it's really cool that scene where it like flies out the off of the side of the train and it's like with the wolves and then like
Mhm.
the eagle, the baby
We're back
eagle
on that
eats
again.
it,
All right.
and then like it's rolling down and going towards the train and then like it explodes and it Mike has the T-Pain filter on right now.
Yes, yes, man. About time. I don't even mean to. Well, I think I'm writing it off now. Bye, everybody. John, you can wrap this up.
Oh shit. I don't remember anything about this movie.
Next week we'll talk about
It's,
Pig.
it's a movie where people are on a train and then they go and do train stuff. It's great. Watch it.
That's it. That's all it is. All right, bye, everybody.
There's a hobo and the hobo's the most important character, I think. He says some of the most ominous, crazy bullshit to a kid that where he tells him, "I'm the king of the North Pole." Uh,
Hey.
he's got that whole thing where he's just like, "Do you believe in ghosts?" Uh, he keeps saying things that like are very like they seem random, but like as you
Uh-huh.
watch more and if you think about it in certain ways, it just like the whole thing falls together,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
And they go and meet Santa Claus at the North Pole and some stuff. There's like some little adventure stuff where they are going around in there. But like really
Yeah.
it's there's not a lot to this movie. It's a kids movie where like we
Yeah.
go on a little adventure to the North Pole.
Right. Right. And of course, it's a kids adventure movie. So,
Right.
once they get to the North Pole, another thing happens, and
But
and then they're caught up in the big old Santa sack, and
yeah.
you know,
What I do like about this is it's like we everyone is kind of in the dark about what we're going to do. Like
right.
where they he just kind of shows up and he's like, "All right, get on the train." He's like, "Uh, the train? Like where are we
Right.
going?" And he's like, "Well, the North Pole, of course." It's like, "All right, I guess we're going on a train to the North Pole." Like
Uh huh.
and then it's just kind of like adventures on the train until we get there and it's kind of like
Right.
adventures in the North Pole and it's really just like look at all of the amazing things around you and then it's over, but the whole idea behind it is belief, like believing in Christmas and
Right.
Santa and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I kind of like that, with the shit that happens at the end, with the bell and if you hear it or not,
Yeah.
you know. I
Well,
really like that.
cuz when they show up like Hero Girl keeps talking about like, "Oh man, do you hear the bells? They're the most beautiful bells I've ever heard." All that kind
Right.
of stuff. Like,
Right.
you know, and he can't hear them. Like you don't hear them ever. Like you don't
Right.
hear these sleigh bells at all. And then
Mm-hmm.
finally, like he has the bell and holds it up and he rings it and he doesn't hear anything from it and he says, "I believe," and he starts like yelling, "I believe," and then like it starts ringing,
Mm-hmm.
and then Santa's just like, you know, what was that you were saying? And he's like, "I believe this is yours."
Mm-hmm.
uh, just
Yeah,
silly
because
stuff.
even when they kind of have like the big silhouette of Santa,
Yeah.
he can't see him.
Hmm.
Still he doesn't believe. It's like, oh, he isn't there, or he's another robot or
Right.
something like that.
Or like at the beginning, he sees like there's a Santa hat like sticking out of his dad's back pocket, and you
Right.
know,
Right.
like all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's but it's a good movie. I think. I think it's a
Right.
good holiday movie especially for
It
this.
is. It is. It's the first time I watched it, so I liked it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I always thought it was okay. This movie doesn't have good ratings online. I think
I understand why.
it's a really
I get it.
strange movie, like as far
Mm-hmm.
as structure goes, because
Yeah.
It's kind of like going on a journey where you don't know what the fuck you're going on a journey for.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah, I mean, it's a 32-page children's book. I
that
mean,
it might be longer than, or shorter than that because I think Sav said it's 12 pages, but it's
that was on Wikipedia,
was it?
so. Mhm.
All right. Well, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And I remember when it came out like when I was a kid and we all kind of saw it as like it's probably just a cash grab, you know.
But
And
the
we were
movie,
kids. Yeah,
right? Yeah, you would have been what? 12.
something like that.
Yeah.
And like we all read that book like that was a big book around here, but like I we never went and saw
Right.
it.
I never even read the book in grade school or anything like that. So it was
No?
kind of weird. It's like I never really even heard of it when it came out.
Huh. That was around the time
Oh.
I think that was around the time where they started releasing a lot of like kids books like as movies though. Cuz I think that
Hmm.
was around when they started doing the Cat in the Hat movies. Or not the Cat in
Yeah.
the Hat, but like the Dr. Seuss movies.
Hmm.
Which
And like the Lorax and
another
stuff
one we
like
watch
that.
every year is The Grinch, and I love The Grinch. And anyone who tells me that The Grinch
Okay.
is a bad movie, they can shut up because Jim Carrey is hilarious in that movie.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you which one were you talking about.
Oh, it's a Jim Carrey one.
Okay.
I haven't seen
Isn't there one with Ed Helms too?
maybe. There's a new one that just came out. It was directed by Scott Mosier from uh who played Snowball in Clerks and has been like good friends with Kevin Smith since he was a kid or since they were
One
like
of
in
these days,
college.
Johnny will cover the movies.
Uh, Maybe
One
one
of these days.
we'll have to at some point. At some point,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
finally gonna
we
be like,
will.
dude, we're talking about Clerks.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
I love that shit. It's good
Right.
stuff.
Right.
But it's a nice movie about believing in
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. It's a wholesome movie. It doesn't. It has its. The character obviously has his flaws, and you
Yeah.
know, and hopefully he learns from them and becomes Santa.
I don't think he's going to be
I don't.
because
I don't know.
we never find out that he's one of them. So, like
Right.
later on, he does say like, as I got older, like more and more, all of my friends stopped hearing the bell, but I never did.
Right. I don't know.
Yup,
Well done.
Clerks.
Well, sorry, boss.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put an explicit label on a video about about a children's movie.
Oh shit, dude! Really?
Nah, I was gonna do that anyway. I mean, I don't do that on YouTube
Oh,
because, like, you
right,
know, that's just for stuff that's got like nudity or whatever.
right.
Not nudity, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have anything really bad, and this is already like our Twitch is labeled as like for adults, so you know. But all right, so let's talk about Sav's theory, which I kind of buy into a little bit.
Right,
So Sav's theory is that Santa is mortal in this world. Santa is mortal in this world, and
right. Oh my god, dude.
I don't know what's happening in our chat, but whatever.
No,
Uh,
no.
so the theory is that Santa is mortal in this world, and
Anyways,
the next the next person in line to become Santa is the conductor of the train, and that's why the conductor is so obsessed with like being on time to all of the different stops and everything, and consistently making his rounds. It's
Right.
because you know, because he's going to be doing the Santa job, and that the hobo ghost is actually the ghost of a past Santa, and that's why he has lines like "I'm the king of the North Pole" and all of that stuff.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
so fun stuff. That's my fiance's theory about this movie, and I think it's pretty cool. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like it makes the ghost stuff make more sense because he even has a
It
scene where
does.
like he like he's got that scene where he's like marionetting a Scrooge around, and he says, "You're just like me.
Right.
You have no time for all this holiday humbug and all that stuff."
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, I think it makes
Yeah.
sense, but that's just
Mhm.
me. That's just you.
Yeah.
Nobody else
Yeah.
has to
And
take it.
now
But
Sav's opinion is out
on the
on the
internet,
internet now.
to the internet.
Wouldn't even ask her for permission either.
I told her that I was gonna say that, and she
Oh, did
didn't
you?
seem to
Okay.
care.
Yeah, she didn't care.
She didn't seem to.
All
Like,
right.
she didn't say don't say that. So
Okay.
I
All
probably
right.
said worse things on here.
Yeah.
Like we had that whole stream where we were doing Stardew Valley, and I was saying about like something about eating ass or something, and like, and
Anyways, we're talking about a Christmas movie.
is that not what Christmas is about?
No,
Or no,
please
it
don't
was about
repeat that.
shitting in someone's
Please.
mouth. That's what it was. This is some kind of song about shitting in people's mouths while playing Stardew Valley.
Just, come on.
No rules.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I think that's about enough for
Yeah, I
the
think that's a
Christmas
good ending
episode.
piece.
You're welcome, YouTube. Have a great
Jesus.
time.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
I don't remember.
Alright, well, anyways, I'm Mike.
I'm Johnny Juicebox, and
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
this has been Polar
BVs.
Express Reviews.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
put up our.
Enjoy. Merry Christmas.
I'm gonna put our little image up for a little
Yeah.
bit and get some set ready, and I'm still gonna be here for. And then we're gonna talk about Pig, and there will be spoilers. So if you don't want
Yes, Don.
spoilers for
There should be
Pig,
spoilers. So if you want to watch it, I would say within probably 5 minutes, just head out.
yeah. I mean,
Or
if
if
you
you really
want,
want to, then don't.
if you don't want to, then you can stick around. I don't care. I'm just letting you know.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna spoil the shit out of this movie. Like, I don't give a shit.
Right.
Like, we're given some pretty heavy spoiler stuff.
Right. Yeah, we always have.
And you're all awesome for being here, and we love you.
Yeah,
Nightbot
Yeah.
loves you too.
absolutely.
Remember,
Yep.
everyone, when you have no
Yep.
friends and you're looking for someone, Nightbot's there for you.
Kind of sad.
What?
That's kind of sad, dude.
Is it?
That's kind of sad.
I mean, it's better than no one, I guess.
I mean, I guess you could have a bot and, you know. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, that went off track.
It always does.
Especially with that dude in the chat. It's like, I have to do my mom duties now. What the fuck?
What? Oh, yeah. I don't know why the mod stuff happened, but like
I
that
don't
is
know.
what it
I
is.
don't know. I said, enough of this shit, dude. Somebody who says that, it's like, you're getting mad, man.
Oh, it's just a Clerks joke, man.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Have you not seen Clerks?
I don't know.
Just we
How
were
the hell am I supposed to know that, Johnny?
because it's one of the
Somebody
most.
comes to the stream and
It
says
is
that.
one of the most famous jokes from Clerks. And he turns to that guy and he goes, 36 or 37 dicks. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks. And he goes, in a row?
God damn it! Hey, you gotta ban that person of a bitch.
You banned that guy?
Johnny, when somebody says that in chat.
It was just a. How
was I supposed to know that? somebody says that, dude. It's like, come on.
I can't.
Man.
You ban someone for piling onto our conversation, man. That's not cool.
Oh, son of a bitch. I'll have to ban him.
Yeah, that's not a reason that we ban people on this channel, you know?
Isn't it though?
No.
Oh.
No, we only ban people for racism.
Okay.
Or sexism or homophobe. You know, the isms. We ban people for the isms.
Okay. All right.
But like the guy specifically referenced something that we were talking about.
Yeah, but anyways.
I'm just surprised you didn't know that.
I don't know. It's been a while since I saw that.
Oh, you should watch Clerks, dude. It's good.
I know.
That's why we need to do Clerks.
Right?
So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure like how it's going. Like it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Do what you must if you want. Yeah, like you shouldn't be banned. I mean, not for that at least. Like that's not a cool thing to do. Banning people for making movie references, Mike.
How was I supposed to know that?
I don't know.
I see something in the chat. Like, suck a dick. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Mike, if you see something in the chat about sucking dick, that's not the worst thing that's ever been on our show. Not by a long shot.
I mean, when we do it, and it's just me and you, that